All right, a recent survey by the New York Post found that owners of small businesses are optimistic that things will be better in 2017. And here to look at some of the reasons they may be optimistic is Linda McNutt-Foster, the CEO of Cortex Leadership Consulting. Linda, it's always good to hear good news like that.
It really is, and so many times what we hear is reported as when people are laying off people, you know, there's some reasons to be optimistic in the new year. As of October of this year, Roanoke's unemployment rate was at 4.3%, with Virginia as a whole being at 4.1%. But what does that mean to viewers? It means the good news is that some companies in our region are actually expanding, and with those expansions, many times come new positions to be filled. We've got 450 new jobs to the healthcare sector. I just got news from new CEO Curtis Perkins that Harmony Senior Services between this week and April 2017 will be hiring 450 new employees as they open new communities in Roanoke, Virginia, their Pheasant Ridge Memory Center, Chantilly, Virginia, the crossings at Chantilly, Yorktown, Virginia, the crossings on the Pennsylvania, and Somerville, South Carolina, the crossings at Westcott Plantation, Simpsonville, South Carolina, the crossings at Five Forks.
So, I mean, really, it's great news for everyone. So what's the best way to get ready for 2017 then?
You know, the best way is really to be able to look at 2016 and sort of do a wrap-up review. So one thing my clients do is sort of, and we do even as a family, so Alan and I and Melody, we always sit down and we do a wrap-up review. So it's a way to reflect back on the past year and do a reset for the year ahead. A few questions you can ask yourself and those that you want to build a business or life with is, look, what went right this year? What worked for us so that we can sort of lock and load what went really well? What didn't work? Were there any behaviors that emerged that we don't want to take with us into 2017? What would we want to have done differently? Reviewing the good, the bad, and the ugly from this year and setting goals to improve next year is key to the real growth strategies personally and professionally that we can do for each other.
Well, it really is. For some people looking back at 2016, they think about a lot of really great things and things that they may be able to just get better at. But for some people, you know, it's a lot of hardships coming into 2017. They're just hoping for, I mean, something a little bit better.
Absolutely, and I think the real important thing to do is do that review and sort of decide for yourself, what am I going to do differently? What can I take 100% responsibility for, which is normally how I reacted to whatever happened, right? So we can't help that the world was sort of tough on us in 2016. There's a lot of things that happened. There's a lot of people that were hurting. But what we can do is sort of say, that was external, what's internally that I can do, and how can I perceive things moving forward in a way that propels me and makes me feel empowered for 2017.
That's a great way to look at it, a good way to start the new year.
Well, it's good to be with you.
Thank you, Linda. Stick with us, everyone. We'll be back in 2 minutes.